Welcome back to the Black Domain. The plan is we attack people. Pretty much it. Crackdown 4 is probably the next target. In 2 months, we can attack them. They're allied with Varheim as well, which is over here, which I'm not too worried and caring about. So let's... Honestly, these three is probably going to be enough. Are you able to join the coalition against me? Yeah, so we'll attack you on the tick. We have a free guy. There's that. Wait, you were supposed to be small enough. It said you were small enough, and you're not small enough anymore. Oh, well, that's just bollock. I have the Black Invasion on Damescrown, Albaran, Aldresia, Kugdir, and Voronmarch. It is Voronmarch that we really want to do it to. But I guess we can just do a normal war against Crack for now, then. At least to get a border with Shattered Crown. Is it because I personally don't have a border? That would be kind of crazy if it is. Can I seize land from Gilaic? No, he's mad. He's mad pissy. He doesn't even have any forts, really, so it shouldn't be too difficult to just bit a quick wiping. Alright, we'll get that sorted. Hey, magical fortress. It comes along as it goes along. Every day that passes, time becomes more of a blur to you. You've been sleeping less, your obsession keeping you awake in the long hours of the night. For dusk to dawn is a time for dreaming, but you do not dream. Not anymore, no. You live your dreams in the real world. You make them whole. The palace proper has been coming along nicely. You spend more of your time on her future grounds than you do on your own court. Your family and advisors can handle those trifling matters. You yourself have a higher calling. The design of the palace must be exact, for what would be the point in constructing such a marvel, such a veritable fortress of transmundane, that if that which is contained within banal and plain? There is power in numbers, and there is beauty in them as well. The design must be extravagant. Send courtiers to every palace on the continent, count their towers, their gatehouses, the length of their battlements, the depth of their moats. Your castle must have more than all of them. Yep, okie dokie. So neither of them went for that province, but okay. Money-wise, money is good. What do we want to build? Workshops are basically done. Oh, yeah, we can upgrade the town halls. That's good as well. Crackdown Roar itself has fallen. That's great. Oh, Verena is on one of the armies. I don't want that. Oh, you're on Crack itself. Rather not have Verena taking active part in things. She wants to live as long as possible, please. Do we have any magic we can do? Necromancy, speak with the dead again. 565 changes into 566. Beautiful. But yeah, from you. Why can't I take this? Blacksmith can't make it a core. I don't give a fuck. I'll give it to Galek the Noxious. I need the border to expand to Shattered Crown. Don't take it on at 57. I beg. I beg! Doesn't matter, I got there first. So... this is... harass the foul. Apparently I own one location here. I'll give that to New Pesty. Oh, not while at war, apparently. Yeah, of course. Alright, 70 war score after that battle, 74 war score. Someone just got stack wiped. Yeah, screw it. That's a fine enough peace deal. And then... Acolyte menu. I mean, I guess I could... No, I don't need to make a new one, right? Should I just give this land to you? Now I have Black Invasion against Shattered Crown and Vengheim. Vengheim I have no truce with. And that would get me to war with Kugdir. I'm okay with that. Where'd that rebel go? There you are. Alright, Vengheim. Black Invasion. I would like to attack you in 75. I'm attacking you in 75. I've got enough troops for both. It's fine. But in 75, that's when we're thinking of things happening. This I'll give away after the war's ended. Ooh, Galaic is looking a bit happier. I'll get that little bit of issue sorted. Yeah, with you, maybe we just break your alliances. Sirenvar and Gawed. Vengheim's irrelevant. Yeah, that's my truce. That's my peace deal with this guy. Are you just... Can you please go here? So you can stop being black flagged. Oh, I have no idea what that button that I clicked was. Okay. Now, you can do that. You, I'm gonna put... I just need somebody to be on permanent... fuck on rebels duty. At least in my own land. Don't care as much about anyone else's. And hopefully I don't forget and move this guy and cancel his thing, so I have to do it all again. But then look, that won't happen. It might. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's no way that... Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's annoying as fuck. Misclicking like a bitch. Yeah. EU5 can get a bad rap for a lot of things, but some of the things it's added, like the ability to just, like, right-click on a little diamond, and then everything in that, you know, that's possible to be clicked in a list of things is now clicked, is quite a nice innovation. Like, we're not going to be complaining about that one. Okay. Close. Now you're just gonna do what you need to do. And I don't know what I want to do with Bjornrik. We can also choose a new magic-y doodad. Or not magic. Wex Emperor again. Let's continue the culture, religion conversion speed thing. Tunger left the coalition, which is interesting. This guy here. Okay, we're starting to get relatively decent generals. Also, Splendid Court. Let's build that now, I think. Oh, right, I forgot. We also have the Finding the Surge thing that we need to do. I forgot. Won't be long until we can do that. Maddie won't even give me 2 provinces. Very sad. Forgot I own land in here as well. Let's grab this guy and let's get him over here. So we can maybe find the source of the surge. That way first. And you need to be led by Verena for this as well, unfortunately. Okay, so surge. We again fail to find the origin of the surge. So we find the next province over. Right here. Galaic the Noxious is in a relationship, is what I just read there. We have again not found the surge. Do I have any more provinces that I can get to? Yeah, there's a couple in the north. You still won't give me just like a fucking couple of alliance breaks? That's crazy. Anyway, let's find more surge. And again, we fail. And we got one more option before I need to conquer Varheim. Motherfucker, is it specifically meant to be like the last one you check? I've got actually two options. Bjarnrik. I would like Anne Province. Get out of here. You want to do me a favor and just go and grab his fucking fort. These autonomous siegery knows are doing a very piss poor job. Yeah, we now have the Black Conquest on you, but of course we have a truce. We'll have it on you as well, but of course we have a truce. Or actually, do we have it on you? Yeah, we do. Okay. My advisor died. We have a spare. Oh, Galavar's over. He's going to join a coalition. I didn't manage to get a border with him. While much of the Imperial Palace is usable, if we are to base our center of power around the splendid court, considerable renovations have to be done across the palace grounds itself and nearby buildings in the upper city. Imperial apartments will eventually house the majority of the nobility of the realm and any who wish to gain the Sorcerer Queen's favor. So it still needs to be built, of course, but it's on the way. Come on, just let me have that. There we go. And then Vengheim, of course, we are going to murder with great abandon. Do I take Diptech or do I take a court idea? I think we take the Diptech. Vengheim, Black Invasion. You're still not going to say yes, because why? He's going to be red enthusiasm. There we go. Still doesn't wanna. Not sure why. What is causing you enthusiasm? That's not it. Enthusiasm. Which one? Here. Oh, Black Invasion CB is just giving him a buff. Fair enough. Well, I can ignore you and go after you in like 10 days. This is the most important one. Orlazamaz Deer comes in here as well. Gowid's more important. Of course, you're going to be in the war, but whatever. Alright, you're 100% now. Surely you can be murdered. The mod we're using is just Anbennar. I don't have a full mod list available, I'm afraid. This is just basic Anbennar that can be found on the Steam Workshop. Elven mages are considered some of the finest in the world, but their emphasis on traditional methods has irritated other mages in our country. Some have approached Sorcerer Queen to encourage them to replace the elves in the highest positions. While this would undoubtedly please the mages, removing the venerated elves from power would be seen as an insult to the elven community. I mean, it is money, and I do have elves integrated. That's fine. Your advisors seem to think there is a point where practicality is usurped by indulgence. Some would even suggest the whole project borders on indulgence. You pay the latter little mind, but the former is at least worth considering. There is more to a nation than the castle that holds its throne. Perhaps it's unnecessary to invest even more heavily. And yet, you cannot shake the feeling that nothing could be more important than this. This castle that had been built is grand to be sure, but it could be so much more. You ponder this day in and day out as you make your daily rounds past the construction site. It's become a ritual for you. A decision must be made. I mean, I don't really care about Splendor. We'll see the project through. It's fine. Oh, you want my map mods? In that case, I use everything in this collection. I think this one is called Natus and Ignis graphical pack. Ooh, you know what? We can take Arcacorver in this war as well. We do need it for Anbennar. You are now 100%, so you are getting black invaded. Don't say that on Twitter, you will get banned. So, peace you out. The domain expands. The Mystic Revolution marches on, burning away the vestiges of the old world in an all-consuming flame. The new lands come under the Skull Throne and must decide how best to administer it. We'll spread the land between the acolytes. It is fun. Oh, we could create a new dominion. Yeah, we'll create a new dominion up there. Boom. Conquest and expansion continues at a healthy pace, and the system of acolytes has proven to be a great success so far. The onward march of time comes to degrade and shake all foundations of the world before, for better or worse. We're left with the decision what to do with the lands that currently find themselves without legitimate ownership. The fifth acolyte, Prezar the First, will become the ruler, although they're now called Evmira the Foul. That's also fine. Did I lose this? Nope, that's still mine. Okay. I actually kept a bunch of land. So, time to march on Gawid. You're not able to... Man, Black Flag people are just morons, really, aren't they? Alright, all three of you. We are being invaded from the north. Wasn't expecting that. By Wex, no less. Surely we don't need more than one army to deal with this mess. Well, there was a stack wipe there, so I guess I was correct. Yes, we don't need more than one. If Mira was defeated in a duel, that's not something we need to worry about. Sorry, I just got a bit of news about my dad who's in hospital at the moment. Every 5 years, the whole domain takes a reprieve from their work to celebrate the week of Ascension, each day dedicated to separate virtue. We have read this one before, I think. So which one of the things are we gonna get for... How long does it happen for? 5 years? Let's see. We get minus manpower, but positive goods produced. All right, we'll take it. Like, ideally, a white piece on you would be ideal. North Casnas becomes the new capital. That's not really what I wanted, but I don't think it changes too much. Casnas was once the heart of humanity and the heart of all civilization. With our renovations to the Imperial Palace and the accompanying apartments and the other structures built and repaired, we're now able to better consolidate the state and keep the nobility distracted with a modern form of Casnorian bread and circuses, splendid balls and parlor games. I mean, it's fine. I guess that's fine. If I just get someone to siege their capital, we'll be able to piece them out. Especially if I take over your this. Age of Vazcron is over. And one more fireball can't hurt. I guess one more fireball should hurt. Alright. Surely with that you want to peace out. Almost. Maybe one more siege beginning. Alright, Amaldir has fallen. Surely you now can be pieced out. Yes. Do I want you to break any alliances? Your only ally is really Gowed, and he's about to get full annex, so don't really care. A pillage might be funny, though. What do I think about the Bacoan situation? I think it's silly. I don't think it should be banned. I think... Like, I understand why they banned him, but nah, I think it's dumb. Especially permanently. Yeah, perm ban is insane. The thing is, people will look at what was said, and I'm not gonna fucking repeat it because guess what? I'm also streaming on Twitch. People will look at what he said and think, "Oh my god, these are his actual full, you know, deeply thought out, pristinely written in a manifesto feelings of what he actually 100% wants to happen." And that just doesn't have to be the case. It's just straight up doesn't. Like, there have been, like, fucking hell, the amount of times you see in so many things, real life, media, whatever, where somebody is in an argument and they say, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you," right? They don't mean that. There is no, like, intention to follow through on that. But if you took absolutely every word that every person said while in anger as their true, deepest, heartfelt feelings, then, I mean, what the fuck kind of world is that? At the end of the day, right, I'm definitely, you know, empathizing here because I've said horrific things about that very same place out of anger over my disgust and staunch fucking hatred of the place because of their current actions. Like, I've said just as much and worse than that. If you gave me a button and be like, this button legitimately 100% foolproof follows through on the thing that you just said, you think I'd press it? You think Bocone would press that button? I think words said in anger should never be held to the same kind of standard as somebody who, especially said one time in anger, should never be held to the same standard as somebody who, like, sits down and you know, I'm a political commentator and I, you know, deeply think about all of my positions and I don't say anything that, you know, blah blah blah. Like, Bo's not a fucking politician, right? He's a fucking Hoi streamer. He's a fucking Hearts of Iron streamer. What? Why is he being held to this insane standard? And thinking, oh yes, he said this one thing that is quite bad. Therefore, he must be this, that, and the other. Like, it's nuts. It's fucking crazy. Also, I find the people who say, oh yes, he is definitely of this, you know, he's jumping down the alt-right pipeline. It's like, no, you could hate the Soviet Union without being alt-right. I'd argue it's easier. Like, you can just hate authoritarianism in all of its guises. There is a reason the term red fash is a thing. If all Holly 4 creators were banned for making shitty, edgy jokes, there's supposed to be a graveyard, yeah. And look, it started out as a joke, and then he, you know, took it too far. And, yeah, I mean, I don't think what he said was, like, acceptable. I'm not going to hold his fucking feet to the fire and like, oh, these are your legitimate 100% truly felt out feeling thoughts, and if you had the ability, you would follow through on absolutely everything you said here. No. That's just fucking stupid. That is just fucking stupid to hold people to that standard. It's just like when, was it Golden or Swimmy said that I am a staunch National Socialist on their stream. Like, it's in the context of Hearts of Iron, right? He doesn't mean it. It is just an edgy joke. And honestly, fuck it, that's fine. Edgy jokes are fine. Let me guess, there's videos online where one can hear it from his own mouth. Where one could hear what? Split whatever across the backlights, that's fine. But yeah, I mean, like I said, Bo had a moment of saying things that were not meant to be said. Shit happens. Right, all. This is the reason that this doesn't work very well, autonomous sieging, because they all just go to the same fucking place. What Bo said, they got impairment? Oh yeah, you can find it on his subreddit. Obviously, I'm not going to share it here, I'm not going to play it here, because I quite like streaming on Twitch. But yeah, like I said, what he said wasn't good. Wasn't good. It's not something you should just say. And, like, in response to this thing that he said, I have been, like, I obviously support Bo. And I wrote on Twitter, wow, what he said was just fine and perfect and based. Like, I was joking around, and that, oh my god, it got shared so much. It went somewhat viral. It went somewhat viral. And again, people thinking these are your actual 100% deeply thought out feelings and thoughts. Like, oh my god, stop. Grow up. Like, yes, I am. It's funny because I messaged Bo on Discord after it happened and basically said, God damn it, Bo. I thought I was supposed to be the most Russophobic Paradox YouTuber. You're taking it away from me. Like, just having a joke, because I think it's somewhat funny. But, yeah. I think we just got a dev with the excess monarch points. People taking this too seriously? Yeah, I think so too. I don't think what someone says in anger should be taken as, you know, fucking gospel. It's just straight up fucking silly. You said this one thing one time while you were incredibly angry. Therefore, I'm going to, you know, hold this as your rock-solid adamantine fucking thoughts for the rest of eternity and call you a hideous Nazi because of it. Like, fuck off. Must mean you like necromancy IRL too? Oh, 100%. You know, fucking, oh. Would I? I would necromance the fuck out of. Yep. I also think what he said was it started out as being into context of the game that he was playing at the time, but it did like escalate past just being about the game. I understand why they banned him, but fuck me, permanent is nuts. Actually fucking nuts. And you can very much tell that the Twitch staff is completely based in the US as well. It's very, very obvious. They're too far removed from the reasons why we have such strong feelings about this quote-unquote nation. You assume Bo is being made an example of by Twitch? I don't even know if that's the case. I think they didn't even take any time to process what it was. It's like, oh, he said this, okay, ban. Without, you know, taking into account he has, you know, 9 years of completely ban-free, uninterrupted streaming. Like, it's not value to them at all. And of course they don't bring in the absolute gigabucks that someone like, you know, if he electrocutes his dog or sleeps with cockroaches, then, you know, if that was the case, maybe he'd have got 2 weeks. Usually big creators get less punishment, they only really perm ban to set an example to the rest of the space. I don't think they give a fuck or that it's hoi, to be honest. I think that's completely irrelevant to them. And to be fair, it should be relevant. Like, that's not something that should be relevant. But, you know, I think the lack of consistency is what is annoying most people. By the way, Twitch, my stream is currently about the Black Domain. This is the Black Domain in Anbennar, I am not having a stream that is dedicated to a single creator, whether they or they may not be potentially on the receiving end of your naughty list. That is irrelevant to this stream. It is just a bit of chatting, and fucking leave me alone. Nailed it. Pretty sure that nailed it. Yeah. But yeah, there's quite a few people who don't like me for what I've said about Russia, and I'm sure Bo is now on the receiving end of a bunch of it as well. Also, it's just a fact that there is quite a large amount of brigading, I think is the term for it. You go down there. Last night, for the first time in many moons, you slept well. You're at peace. Your mind didn't race with the endless possibilities. All was quiet. The castle was to be completed by the time you would wake. Of course, you slept on site. You had a bedroom installed months ago, even as construction was still being completed. The noise never bothered you. You learned to tune it out long ago. The noise never bothered me anyway. Anyway, now you wake in your completed palace for the first time. It's a feeling of undistilled ecstasy. You roam the grounds, appearing as if in a trance, and take detailed notes of all that you can see. You spend nearly 2 days straight doing this, for that is the scale of your masterpiece. The castle has 3 outer layers, 3 separate walls that encompass the entirety of the grounds. Each is well defended as the last, and each sports more towers and gatehouses, more easily defensible positions, and all manner of things in higher quantities than your courtiers could find anywhere else on Halan. The interior of the palace is another manner. It houses everything you could possibly need, and more of what you couldn't. In a world of uncertainties, in a project that has been burdened from the start with the unpredictable nature of trailblazing new ground, one thing's always been certain. This fortress will be all that it ever could be. Will be all that it ever could have been. A solidity rather than a possibility. You have made sure of it. You breathe a sigh of relief as you complete your survey of the very last tower. So, Ward now gives me fort level defensiveness. North Castenath gets it's actually North Castenath, of course, now, because that's where my capital is. Gets all of that good shit. Which is good, because I'm a lich, so having Magical Fortress on my phylactery is quite useful. And Magical Project is on to the next stage, but I need to Acolyte, Abjurate, Confirm. Did that say I could upgrade my magical infrastructure? Was that highlighted right there? May have been. I really want you to just give me this. That's important to me. What the fuck are you up to? Nah, bro, you're just gonna get stuck here like these motherfuckers. Oh, we made it. Nice. Alright, you want to give me one location yet? Ooh, 6 reasons. I mean, 3 sieges going on right now. Make that 2 sieges going on right now. We're what, 12-day siege 6? Absolutely gorgeous. And there's the 2 sieges. Sue you for peace. I just want Arca Corvur. it's fine. Which is an mission. And then, of course, all of you motherfuckers go over here. And you are going to be black invaded. What do we want to do here? Yeah, do my mission. Arkakovur, the former citadel of Bal Dostan. When the ancient Castanites were led out of the deep woods, it was the explorer Dostan who helped the men out, and it was under his name that the lands south of Castanor were attributed to. The God's shield has long protected our somber brothers to the south, and now we must spread once again and bring them underneath our wings. The mage generals have been worried about the security of the southern border. While we could no doubt repel an invading force in open battle, this would create substantial disruption and chaos that could set back our project of transformation by a considerable degree. They have suggested that the construction of the so-called Black Shield in Arkakovur, which should serve as a sufficient deterrent to ambitious enemies hoping to approach from the south. If an acolyte were to possess this fortress, they would gain both the responsibility and prestige of being the guardian of the south. If acolytes own the province, they'll gain more influence and a set of specific bonuses. They get dev cost, trade power. I just thought it was fine. Oh no, yeah, the Black Shield's good. Yeah. Well, we're gonna keep this one, I think. It might also be nice to have some land down here. Wait, I'm losing pops every single... Oh, not pops. There's no pops. I'm losing men every siege check there. I mean, do I want to take, like, a province? Or do I just piece you out? Yeah, fuck, we'll just piece you out. There's no way you still got millet. Okay, well, you're not black flagged. You will be at some point. Do I get much hate for the Ukraine support? Yes. Yeah. It is not... Not from anyone I think is, what's the word? Human. But it is not without its, pushback, let's say. There are 99. Surely you want to give me... Oh, yeah, look at this. Gawed is about to go expired. Bye-bye. So we can create a new dominion as well. I think I might do that. So we get Hedas the Foul. Although he gets immediately renamed to Thurin the Fallen. We keep a little bit of the land. I don't really know if I want to keep any of the land. Like, they don't like that they don't have 20%. Oh wait, no, you do have less than 20%. Sorry, you do have more than 20%. Maybe I should have split up along all the acolytes. What happens... I don't know what happens. But that was pretty good. Do you have a vassal? Saloran, but I don't have any CB on you. Alright, let's see. Who do I have the Black Invasion CB on? Dame's Crown, Doing Oberon, St. Aldresia, Shattered Crown, Crack, Olazam. Oh, I can just go straight after Olazam now. Kodir, Bjarnrik, Vornmarch, Varheim, and Degovida. When's my next truce? Kugdir in 81. Okay. Well, we'll just get all of our troops back in my own land. For wanting a defender to survive wild. I know. It is the most black and white fucking good versus evil conflict since World War II. Like, it is beyond incredible to me that there is any kind of the argument about that. It's incredible. It's crazy. For what it's worth, I've heard the whole thing about I might not support the government of Ukraine, but at the end of the day, like, I don't see any reason not to, right? I mean, other than a generic, like, I don't like governments. Black invasion on just one location is probably a silly idea. Wait, I'm overextended? Oh, I have Gawaton. Should I just give Gawaton away? Cold market is also expensive. Hey, buddy. Actually, Evmira. Can I not get across the bay? No, fuck. Don't like it mainly handles anti-corruption agencies by shutting them down and nuking them. I mean, wasn't there a guy that literally just got like, they removed a guy for corruption like very recently? Like, in terms of what governments are doing to combat corruption in their countries, Ukraine has probably more than any other country on this planet more eyes on it and its corruption issues, and they're like working on those issues. And in that case, I kind of don't really feel like they're doing anything wrong. Is it that no, it's not that I keep the forts, is it? Anyway, we're gonna send the apostle. Carry on. Are these now being cored? Oh, they are? That's cool. And how it handles conscription. I mean, if they don't win this war, the amount, I mean, they are in a survival situation. And conscription is bound to happen. Like, it is unfortunate that it is necessary, but it is necessary. It sucks that it's necessary. It wouldn't be necessary if it wasn't for Russia. Like, in terms of what conscription is not permissible, not the word. In terms of what conscription is like the US had the draft for Vietnam, which is insane, right? That was a war that they chose to go to another part of the world and do a war, and they drafted people for it. The borders of the USA were under threat at no point in their entire history. So to have conscription at that point is crazy. Finland has a form of conscription. It has a form of conscription because we have a border with Russia. It is not crazy to have that. And if your country is at war with Russia, then conscription is a necessary evil. And I don't think you can point at the government and say, this is something the government is doing that is bad. Because what happens if they don't do conscription and they lose the war and Ukraine is, subjugated by Russia? Russia's committing fucking genocide. It is quite literally a genocide. Like, by the actual definition of genocide written down in the UN Charter, Russia is guilty. And to say that, Ukraine is bad for doing conscription in the face of them suffering from literal genocide, I don't agree. I straight up, I cannot agree with that take. The only one to blame for Ukraine being forced to, do conscription is Russia. They are the only one to blame. And if you have people that are trying, like, I completely understand the people who are trying to avoid being conscripted because, the front line is fucking hell. Russia is an objective evil, and they are committing heinous acts of evil. On soldiers that are captured, they torture, they commit heinous acts of sexual violence on the captured, on civilians. They torture, they murder. They're like, it is not a good situation. I wouldn't want to be conscripted either, but at the same time, what is Ukraine going to do? Oh, you don't want to be conscripted? That's the whole fucking point of conscription is you are, as a citizen of this country, forced to go and fight for the survival of the country. That's like the point of conscription. And it's not. I don't agree with calling it an abduction. Like, it is conscription. What about refugees? A young Ukrainian man living in Germany gets conscripted. Should Germany send them back by force? It's a hard question. It is a hard question, and I don't know the answer to that. I don't, like I say, I'm not a political commentator. I'm a fucking paradox YouTuber who has a big mouth and a fucking ADHD inspired fucking, what's it called? I don't know. I'm getting uppity. My ADHD has the thing called justice sensitivity, so I am anything that I find that is unfair it's more intolerable for me than maybe for an average person. Like, it's why it explains a lot of things. Anytime that I've rage quit a Paradox game, it's because not because I've lost, but because something I found that was unfair. I stopped watching football because I find it unfair. I get angry at Formula 1 when I find it unfair. Wait, that's a thing? Yeah, go Google justice sensitivity. Google justice sensitivity. It is a thing, And at the end of the day, like, this is the most extreme example where my justice sensitivity is being inflamed, being fired, being triggered, It's... Hello all, I'm from Russia. I don't know. That's unfortunate for you, isn't it? like, I don't think all Russians are bad, right? Example. Someone asked for my mod list earlier today, because of the map mod that I'm making. The map mod that I'm currently playing with is called Natus and Ignis's something or other. I don't remember exactly. Natus and Ignis graphical pack. Natus is Russian. He's not a repugnant piece of shit. He does not support his government. He doesn't support the war. He is pro-Ukraine. If he wasn't, I wouldn't be using his fucking mod. I'll tell you that much for a fact. So, another example. Agamade, who made very many UI mods for the likes of Imperator, right? Also Russian. I believe he's... I'm not going to dox him. But that's also another example of a Russian person who isn't a piece of shit. I don't think absolutely every single one of them is a piece of shit. But I think it is completely natural for somebody who has... who is being... in a heated environment, a heated argument, to generalize. I think that's kind of natural. That's what everyone kind of does. Problem is, people abducted are not legally drafted. They're usually civilians on the street. I don't know if we can say that for sure, because a lot of the things that we see about it are essentially Russian propaganda saying, oh, look at this, look what Ukraine's doing, look how bad this is that Ukraine's doing. We're clearly the good guys because Ukraine's doing this. So we don't see the actual legitimate things that are actually happening. We're seeing a, honestly, propagandized version in a lot of cases. I'm not going to say every case, because I don't know that for a fact, but we're seeing that in a lot of cases. UK had similar style of conscription in the Napoleonic Wars. Press gangs kidnap people and force them to serve in the Royal Navy. Yeah, I know. I mean... Unfortunately, half of Russians yearn for the war, the other half are afraid of the authorities. Yeah, that would be my take as well. But at the end of the day, I think conscription is just a necessary evil of defending against a war of annihilation. It is simply that simple. It sucks that it is necessary, but that does not stop it from being necessary. I don't know what land I just gave up, but whatever. And the only one I think that I can possibly blame for it is the one who caused it, Russia. And your comment was caught by Automod. That nothing in there is bad. Saddest part of all this is the realization of one's own uselessness. It's deeply saddening when your country is engaging in such things, while awaits us is a reckoning similar to that of the German people. And this is something that I've said before, and I think I still agree with. That's what needs to happen. Like, post-World War II, Germany went through a period of obviously there's multiple parts of this, and there's the more depth to this than a single fucking bit of words is going to point out. But essentially, they went through a period of denazification, and that's what Russia needs right now. That's just simply what they need. Because right now, I don't think they are ready to be a part of the world that is being built right now, right? One can call it the liberal world order, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, but like, after World War II, we decided we can't do this shit anymore. We can't do imperialism. We can't do the forced, the forced change of borders. That it's not right. It's not. We shouldn't do that anymore. And Russia didn't get the fucking memo. As German, it's not as bad as it might look from the outside. The West does have to heavily invest into Russia, just like it did with West Germany, or repeat the same mistakes. Yeah. It is just a depressing fucking situation all around. And it especially kind of sucks that we have some fuckwit in the White House who's supposed to, or is claiming to be, the leader of the free world, and they instead are just selling out the free world for their own profit. Right now, I think no one country or person deserves the moniker of leader of the free world other than fucking Zelensky. That is just a fact. Border Gore the tank, yes. That is what we have. Let us full state all the things that we don't have stated. Whoops. So, right now, unfortunately, I can't black invasion you. You're still too big. I need 7 acolytes. I only have 4. It's the mildest take of mild takes I heard about the Annoying Orange. I mean, you got a fucking pedophile in the White House. I mean, I think everyone who has, their head screwed on is already well aware of that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just, I don't know. I'm just mad. But I think it's right. I think it's justified to be mad. Build a bit of tunnels. Oh, we only have one missionary again. That's unfortunate. We're at 103. there is great. Hope the Americans would have woken up after 16, but now we see the American Empire explode. That sure wasn't on the bingo card. Yeah, I mean, there is plenty of brilliant memes about it, but the one of, you know, American with a, pointing something at themselves while the rest of the world looks on it, horrified at the remarkable amount of self... Not sacrifice, because it's not sacrifice, it's self harm. God, the tiptoeing you have to do on Twitch nowadays. Out of curiosity, has anyone ever played this tag and managed to keep the acolytes loyal? Because what the fuck am I supposed to, like, how is that a thing that is possible? What do we have here? 25% chance of not losing base tax on exploitation. That's kind of cute. Okay. Manpower in same culture group provinces. I don't need more manpower. I'm good. Cost of advisors. I'm good on money. Gov camp. You need to have them big, not create them prematurely. This brother is big. Thumaril is minus 125 from development. They don't have the negative 150 for not being 20% of the total dev. He's disloyal because the others... They're all a bunch of bitches. Do I have any provinces that with that turned on? I do. Alright, well. Don't know where that guy popped out, but cool. So I now have 5. Does that increase the amount of land that I can black invade? Apparently not. Alright, I guess we just wait until we have a truce up. So the next one is Orlezam as Deer in 82. Oh, in like 3 months' time. Hell yeah. Orlezam will go down. You are being annexed, but I guess I'm going to save Shattered Crown. Acolytes are a bunch of bitches. Yes, they are. Oh, Redgerhaven exists again, apparently. Oh, actually, that was my... Yeah, keep one of those guys around to do improve subject relations. That seems like a brilliant idea. Cookdeer entered? I didn't know they were in. I didn't know we had a truce. Fuck that. Load game. Autosave. Hello. Oh, bless me. Oh. Alright, Cookdeer. Get black invaded, bitch. Alright, now, all as dear, I think you are important to Black Invade. And hopefully you don't join the coalition before I can attack you in a month's time. And unfortunately he did. But Digovida we could do. West Ham is there, and then the next one is going to be Crack in 85, I think. With Arbaran, we could probably just white peace, maybe. It is what it is. Siege of Arbaran's over. Alright, now do you want peace? Apparently not. Oh, you are in a battle. Now you're not. How about now? Yeah. Do I want to take anything here? Not really. Goddamn, Aramari Temple did well. You're not my current target. There's now a crusade against me. Okay. Oh. Hi, Heisenbergs. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining the stream. Bye-bye, though. Anyway, clearly we just need a little bit more glass in our life. We just need more glass. That's what we need, you know? More people need more glass. Fucking clowns. I've heard that. I have heard that. We should have more of that. Time to play all Galavar. True. It's a good spot to... It is. It's a great trade good. Great. We just need more of it. We need more of it. More people. Like, maybe like 135 million people. I should probably got the number wrong. Fuck knows. I don't remember. You're vassalizing number 4 GP Yeslamora because you need a single province from them. Average happy moment. Damn, what the fuck are you playing? Is it the new Ireland mission tree, or is this something over here? Or, I guess, here. Hopulin. New mission tree go burr, I imagine. Checking out for the admin efficiency would be quite nice. And also new units. We'll have revived rifle... Actually, no, we need to check this. Who has more pips? because it was fucky last time, wasn't it? So, 4, 6. This is 12 pips. I can already tell this is more. Yeah, Skeletal Line Infantry is better by an absolute ton. Can't wait to stab your dwarves in the caves of EU5 Benar. Oh my god, I'm so looking forward to it. I did load up EU5 Anbennar in like the most basic early version, just to see what it's like. And the caves of the pot I think need the most work. That's West Ham. I don't think we get anything on West Ham, not yet. If they're loyal, that's crazy. Get Black invaded. So, next truce. Crack in a little under 2 years. Oh, we now have the Agate of Azra. Very nice, very nice. Siege of Emerald there. They're in support independence on my guys. Oh, honestly, this Acolyte system, it fucking sucks. It just fucking blows, doesn't it, really? What's the next mission we have, anyway? We need to own Gablain. Okay, next war, then. Still need to find the Surge. And I need to go after you. Or the man doesn't have any fucking vassals. You can see the caves needing so much work. Yeah, pretty much. Why can't we go full British lap and steal the dwarves' gems for our own crown? Nah, you see, what happened was actually that the dwarves, after we you know, helped them defend against Laurent, they actually gave us a gift of some Elgin diamonds. And it's actually just like pure legitimate, you know, gift. And the gems of the Raj gem was actually that was just straight up a purchase, and see, we deserve it. Is this ours? It is. I'm gonna need you to have a fucking fortress. Hey, British Museum never claimed to be a museum of just stuff about the British Isles. That's fake news. Clearly, the British Museum is the history of the world, because Britain is the most important part of the world. Nailed it. Bum, 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 bum. Bit of a fireball. At least give most of the people a free holiday. I mean, it ain't fucking... it isn't the UK. The likes of Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, fucking Ukraine have Independence Days from, right? That wasn't... We're not the only ones with colonial past. We're just, you know, we just unique, not unique, but we don't have a colonial present. That's our difference. It's a pretty meaningful one. Independence from the British is the most common holiday celebrated. Christmas is crying right now. Oh no, saying that is a part of the war on Christmas. Can't believe you would support the war on Christmas. What's wrong with you? Oh, truce, crack, truce, crack, truce, crack, crack, truce, crack, truce, crack, truce. Black invade. Hey, thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate it. :3. I'm not gonna try and do that face. As a Swede, we are like one of the few countries in the world you Brits haven't invaded. Yeah, because you invaded us, you motherfuckers. I mean, I suppose it was more the Danes, but... Hey, let me just piss off the Swedish. What's the difference? Yeah, Danes, Norwegians, probably Swedes. I mean, wasn't the Great Heathen Army was led by Swedes, wasn't it? Rather than Norwegians or Danes, right? Ragnar's son, Bjorn Ironside, was a Swede. For however true those stories end up being, I don't know. Well, the Angles and Saxons were mostly... I died again, motherfuck. We've read this one before, I'm not going to read it again. Let me just see how badly I got fucked up this time. 565, okay, that's not terrible. We'll speak with dead to become a 566. You're at 99. Black invasion successful. And we will create an new dominion. And we have the Ruby of Rubyhold. And the Chromium Crown. Mangled Crown and Shiny Rocks. Look, we'll take it. And to add more land to my protection. I can't get to here, though, because of Shattered Crown, which is unfortunate. Crack have any friends? Oh, Varheim's in this war. Can I get there? Hell yeah, I can. I'm pretty sure they have one of the Surge provinces. They do. Okay, that's perfect. Well, Verena is still a general. Alright, find the Surge. It's still not there. So it must be in Bjarnrik. Alright, Verena doesn't need to be here anymore. Bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum. Well, where are you going, buddy? Alright, so with you, I wouldn't mind taking that. Like, crack on there? That's crazy. You're autonomous sieging, yeah. I need to go and kill that Valheim army so that I can take the land. Come here, buddy buddy. Where are you running? Reinforced speed would be very funny, so sure. 20 mil points a month is fucking nuts, actually. Alright, Varheim have no troops, therefore land. I mean, Crack's at 99%. Surely they want to peace out now, right? Truce with Arbran is over, but if I attack, then Wex gets involved. If Wex didn't get involved, I 100% would. But Wex getting involved also calls in the entirety of the coalition. Somehow. I actually don't know why that is. I know I can... Okay, my plan is to actually... Oh, wait, because Wex is no longer the Emperor. Conwell became the Emperor, and Conwell's in the... Fuck me. If Wex was still the Emperor, we could attack Order Eldresia and then follow the next Wex. Thing is, we're at 6. Make you into a new Acolyte. I can then attack anyone. Oh, surely you're like full occupied now. Other than your island. That should not matter. Apparently it fucking matters. I'm not landing there. We can get you out of the coalition. There's the truce with Wex. Like, again, I would love to do this, but that's a coalition. Let's attack Dugovida. I don't know what land I just joined. Oh shit, did I inherit a motherfucking acolyte? Yeah, I'm down to 5 again. I need to get on this island here. Does attacking Odro Jezia actually make the Emperor the primary war target? It makes their... So... Ugh. If you check them in the Emperor isn't called in. Oh, you know what? I don't know about that one then. I assumed they were, but maybe you're right. Maybe they're not. Maybe you are right. Not that it matters anymore, because, I mean, the time has passed for me to be able to do anything about that land. They're no longer the Emperor. They take their troops off the island. That's kind of cute. Give me a chance to murder them again, hopefully, and maybe get them to 100%. Because they don't even have a fort here, do they? No. If this was EU5, they'd have unconned by now. Alright, can I separate piece Bjarn Reek? Kind of just want this island, to be honest. It would be ideal if I could take this. I can fucking take that. I died again, bro. It's very annoying.
Nice big stack wipes all around. The Anric peasants have that now. He's basically fully occupied, bro. Come on. Give me what I want. I can't be forced to get onto this fucking island, man. That's crazy noise. I don't have any boats. Oh, red. Nice. Bye-bye. New Dominion from Crack. Gorgeous. I mean, this is a separate piece. Like, come on. Wild how we actually got onto that island. He'll never let us get off. But he doesn't have an option. Fuck it, I don't need to... Like, I can do it in the main war. Oh, it's not controlled by me or an ally. Yeah, never mind. I do kinda need that one. What if you just gave me that then? Yeah? Okay, now fuck off. And you get black invaded, I guess. And a new Dominion goes there, which makes that my, like, 7th Dominion? No, that's my 6th. But now I can find the surge. Our agents are searching for the magical surge that recently shocked the north and have finally managed to pinpoint the location of the source in Spiraean. Frantic messages have been dispatched back to the Charred Tower directly to the Sorcerer Queen, signaling the presence of a dragon. I lose stats. Anyway, they have Jorgarum the Frozen. I lose 10 units. Well, that's rude. Our agents have pinpointed the exact location of the magical surge. The waves of fear wafting off their communication spells indicate the source is suitably epic. 20 prestige and I get it all to splendor. I need to now kill Jorgarum. Well, I have Zamalot the Black. I'm currently riding the bitch. Like, who is not in the coalition against me? Technically you. Did I reach the point I can stomp everyone? Yeah, but unfortunately they haven't reached the point where they understand that, so there is a somewhat large coalition.
I must compete in them. Oh, I need to actually go back. Okay. Let me guess, that's gonna be an actual, like, giga fight? Let me bring, like, 500k. Anyway, Zamalot the Black, everyone... No. Yeah, I do have Zamalot the Black, but we need to subjugate the Beast. Varina, the Ascended One and the most powerful mage to ever walk the lands of Halan, will face Jorgrim in single combat, for lesser beings stand no chance against a beast of such strength, and would only hinder her in her showdown. I strongly advise not to combat the dragon unless your monarch possesses legendary abilities and multiple schools of magic. Your monarch may be wounded or killed if they lose battle, but Jorgrim will not recover from the injuries dealt to him in previous confrontations. I mean, I'm a legendary divinationator, necromanciator, illusionator. I don't have evocation. Maybe I should wait until I have evocation. But if I'm killed, I'm a lich. I come back. So, fuck it. Yeah, let's go. Oh, we've got a whole ass thing. He's got 7,000 HP. Okay. I have 1,000 HP. He has 7,000. I have 257% spell modifier. He has 656. He has shield. I don't have shield. Oh, we lose. Spells are unlocked by your proficiency level in the 8 different schools of magic. Every school has a default spell available for free, and some spells can be unlocked by a special action. Base stats are defined by your ruler's stats, ages, races, and magical proficiency. Heals and shield are always calculated before damage. Only direct damage spells can be dodged. So direct damage can inflict damage directly to the shield or HP of the other mage. You can directly heal, inflict damage over time, regain HP, chance of hitting the other mage, chance of dodging, multiply the initial value of every spell, directly reduce the damage taken. This is cool as shit! I'm gonna lose so fucking hard. But... like none of the... Necromancy spell, yes. Damage per turn. I'm gonna cast an illusion spell for spell power. Gonna go mirror images. So he hit me with some damage. Then I'm going to necromantically enervate him. The frozen shield was decreed. He's got 1,200 shield as well. I'm gonna lose. Like, there's no way I win this, right? He's gonna start losing HP now. Bit of foresight. And then... Power word shield. I'm down 300. He's not down at all. His shield is still fucked. It's like nuts. If I just maybe keep enervating. Like, there's no way I win this. If I keep doing, like, shield spells now. Mirror image. I don't have any healing spells, do I? His shield's almost gone. Okay, he started taking actual health, but I also got... This is so silly. I got hit for 3 damage. But he is now losing a decent amount of health per turn. I just don't have any heals. I think there was a spell that does both damage and gives health. I got Phantasmal Killer, maybe? I don't have that much health spell power anymore anyway. This would be my last... Like, Enervation was my last thing that I can do. My next one is Mana Recovery. And Enervate again. I mean, I am hurting his thing, but I got hit for a ton of damage there. Oh, I was trying to evade something. It's Mana Recovery. I got hit again. I took down half of his health, essentially, is what I'm thinking. Contagion him. There we go. Verena stunned the world in an effort to avoid Jurgen fleeing where the domain could not reach. The Sorcerer King came up with a plan to challenge the dragon to a duel. Refusing such a haughty challenge from mortal mage would grievously wound the pride and honor that are so central to a dragon's identity, and he was compelled to accept, assuming he would make quick work of our glorious monarch. Unfortunately, though, the Sorcerer Queen was able to wound Jorgrim, she was in turn grievously harmed. We cannot be sure if she will live, and if she does, it's unlikely she will ever fully recover from the arcane damage of such magnitude. Temporary setback for the Mystic Revolution is no doubt humiliating for the Skull Throne. I'm okay. I'm now a 4/4/4. I'm not okay. That's horrible. We need to start, like, learning spell levels on my own guy. Conjuration gives free spell levels. Oh, cool. Do I have a truce with anyone big coming up? Just beyond Rick, really. I need to get to war with, like, you. But without all these motherfuckers joining in. That's fucking Vern. Christ. Okay. You're not escaping. Oh, Rebellion State? Yeah, I'll fucking kill you. A crowd of people in Notmerewood have been reported to gather near the local Cardesi encampment and listen to the stories and lectures. These Cardesi tell stories about their journeys, speak in foreign tongues, talk about new inventions in other parts of Canor, and explain strange foreign customs. Perhaps the tales they tell would interest our Sorcerer Queen. All power cost is kind of nice. I'll take it. There's a lot of people angry at me. I mean... they're just salty. See if anyone thinks twice when I have, like, another 500,000 troops. SMH. Actually, who are you allied with? Could be a way to get a bunch of people out of the coalition. If I get a white piece. I don't think it makes that much difference, because he's in the Empire, so as long as Conwell is a co-belligerent, then it is irrelevant. Hey, the Acolytes are now Abjuration Mastery, and we can... I know I want to do Studying Magic with Verena, but I want to get this final level of Magical Fortress. Last couple of days I witnessed a veritable procession of mages. From all across the kingdom they have come in droves, like a flock of ravens roosting in the tree line. They feel endless, and the common worker who built the castle proper mysterious, perhaps even scary. Not to you, though. They are tools to you, no different from the stonemasons, and they know their place, because they know what they are here for. You've paid them for their time. You must imagine that the real allure, the true pull as it were, is a chance to be a part of history. They work together constructing spells, etching glyphs, outlining barriers and traps and magical battlements. There's always more noise on the ground. It's very accompanied with a loud hum of abjuration magecraft. It drones inside your temples, reverberating in your skull. It's pleasurable, much like massage. You started playing Anbennar, you love the Orb of Omniscience. Orb of Omniscience is great as well, yeah. There's a lot of negative events that you can avoid if you have the Magical Project maxed. Which is the coolest part of it, I think. We've got over 1 million souls now. New forts will actually be super nice. You say I'm running out of money. I'd argue no. Did I make slightly too many dudes? One could argue that I did. Poor quality copper in his ear. Can I get rid of you out of the war yet? No. Yeah, I think I built a few too many new stacks, right? Being over that much shouldn't be too terrible, but apparently it is. Thing is, where do I attack next? Nope, not like that. Attacking you, you join, white piece with you. Unfortunately, I can't get, I can't actually get a claim on you. I got a conquest CB, it's not really good enough. I don't know. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Honestly, fuck. I mean, where do I go from here? I guess my 1,000,000 souls didn't last very long. I'm once again below my force limit. But I also don't have the money. Like, I can't phalanx you because you got the fucking islands. Maybe I just take the islands. You won't even accept that. Fucking hell. I don't know. Fuck. I kind of want to give up on Black Domain. I'm just not having fun with Black Domain. I don't like this tag. I don't like the Acolyte system. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'll play something else. Again. It's like the 3rd time I've tried this tag. The Esthil is like S tier, and Black Domain is so fucking shit in comparison. Fuck it. I'm gonna end here. This will probably be the last Black Domain campaign session, and I'll play something. Fucking, what is this WestJet? Oh, he's in his Deodaran disaster. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen the AI manage to get into that. That's actually really cool to see. But yeah, I'm gonna end here. Sorry, and this. I don't like that system at all. I think it's just kind of shit. Really? If these were like guaranteed loyal, like, oh, you're over X% of the total dev, therefore you are guaranteed loyal with like plus 10,000% loyalty, then I would be super in favor. Like, then it's like, okay, I need to do this thing. But also, it shouldn't count dev within SCAN. It truly should not count dev in SCAN. It should be, as I expand, I'm giving land away, not let me, like, it would, basically, to fix this, it would force me to give this land away, and I am not about that. Also, just so much coalition. Like, there's no ability to move forward with this. And coalition juggling is kind of boring. But anyway, I'm going to end here. Thanks all for watching. Sorry that I have once again failed a Black Domain game. It is what it is. We'll figure out something new for next time. So, toodaloo. Bye-bye.